Ethernet cable. That's kind of important. Hold on. Okay. Now let's get this stream ping. Ping! Ping! Give me 1 sec. Alright. For real this time. From the top. This is Final Fantasy II. We're playing this today. So I'm playing this on my real GameCube this time because for some reason I couldn't get a Game Boy Advance emulator to work. I'm really a true fail girl this morning. Between multiple things. Okay. So, this is being played on my real GameCube, on my real cartridge, using my real Game Boy player and my not real Game Boy player disc. This is actually, if you recall, a while ago, I did a stream where I was filling out the Final Fantasy I Bestiary. This is that same cartridge. So, let's see. Yeah, check it out. Here's my teams. Oh, it's louder here. It's Garland. I like this version of Final Fantasy 1 a lot. I've been considering replaying it for retro achievements, but that's besides the point. This is all bonus. So this is Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls, which is a combo pack of Final Fantasy 1 and 2, as you can see. And we will be playing the second part of that package today. What's funny about this release is that it was the basis for the PSP versions, but on the PSP, they're released as 2 separate games for full price, both, I'm pretty sure, back in the day. So, what a ripoff. But they include bonus dungeons, so that's what matters. Now, I had a great time with Final Fantasy 1 when I played it for the first time. Final Fantasy 2, though, I struggled with this one. I struggled with this one really hard. By the way, Vivi, if you are playing Final Fantasy 1 for the first time, don't choose a thief. Whatever you do, do not pick a thief. Thief is the worst class in that game. It's very bad. Don't use it. It has nothing going for it. This is the objective truth. Everything else should be fine. We want to get some good variety in there, though, for sure. Okay. So, what are we doing today? Final Fantasy 2. So, this is a pre-owned cartridge that I got off of eBay a while ago. And what's funny is that you have my original save that I tried playing the game on for a little bit. You have this one, which is, like, a little bit further in. It's, like, basically about the same amount of the way into the game. And then there's, this one. I don't know what the backstory is on Gameo, Woman, and Gump. And then Ricard just gets fucked, I guess. But yeah, this is a banger file for so many reasons. Look at the stats. Look at the playtime. Look at the gil. It's pretty funny. This caught me so. I like how Maria is named Woman. That's my favorite part of this file. Okay. We're gonna start a new game though. There are no empty files, yeah. So we're gonna go with the base names for all these guys. I haven't beaten this one. I got pretty far into it. I got about to the part where you get Layla For anybody who knows anything about Final Fantasy II, that's about how far I got in my original playthrough. What's the difference between all the mages in Final Fantasy 1? Black mage is for damage, white mage is for healing, red mage is if you want to have a jack of all trades between both of them, but red mages sort of get outclassed in the late game, so I would recommend going with an individual black and white mage. Personally. If you have both a black and a white mage, you don't really need a red mage. At least that's how I see it. I know that I've played a lot of Final Fantasy 1, but I'm not super great with it. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna name him this. A long-lived peace. There's people. So this is kind of the black sheep of Final Fantasy. Of the Final Fantasy games. A lot of people say that this is the worst one. They are objectively incorrect. I think that this game is cool. I struggled really hard with it personally, but like, that's probably because I just beefed it really hard. I didn't really know what I was doing the first time I played this game. It works very differently. For reference, there's not a level up system at all. Like, well, there is, but your characters don't get individual levels. You'll see. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to their remote town of Altair. This game was really impressive for the time on NES. I unfortunately am not playing the NES version, but there's like a... Is my audio good, by the way? Does everything sound okay? Is the game too quiet? Am I too quiet? Alright, so here's our first battle. With, these guys, I guess. Yeah, these guys just steamroll you. The party was defeated. This is most unfortunate. Dude, stop flashing me. Oh, that's me! Oh my god, that's me! Sorry, I've been waiting this whole time to make that joke. I've been sitting here stewing. Will he live? He will. I sense a strong life force within him. I feel like my microphone is too quiet. Should I put this somewhere else? Should I put this, like... here? Is that better? Does this sound better? He should regain consciousness soon. Found them like this on the escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. The sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest for now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk... Bafsk? Their attack will begin in earnest. Oh god, the dreadnought. We'll get to that later. I really did not like that dungeon at all. It was very bad. Not a fan. Well, here we are. Here's Firion. Where am I? So, unlike Final Fantasy 1, if you're coming hot off the presses of that, your characters actually do have, like, names and personalities and stuff. So, you don't really get to make them your own. In fact, I want to say that this was the first Final Fantasy to have, like... This was definitely the first one to have more intricate cutscenes, which is pretty cool. Also, I'm moving my microphone again. In fact, hold on. Let me get a better setup for this. very quickly. Where is my... Oh. It's what my... Hold on. I was trying to find my drawing notebook so that I had a solid space to put my microphone on top of, but I remembered that's what I'm using to make sure my laptop doesn't overheat. Okay. That should be better. Now it's not going to be as wobbly. Hopefully. I always have such a hard time setting up the microphone at the CRT setup, so hopefully this sounds okay. I'm keeping an eye on audio levels. Okay. Firion, you're alive. I thought you'd... Look at her face, she's so sad. I'm fine, Maria. You alright too, guy? Where's Leon? Princess of Finn, save us. But Leon not here. There's gonna be a line from Guy later on that's going to be, like, my favorite. We'll get to that. In fact, hold on. Sorry, I'm really bothered by this audio setup. I'm gonna be reworking it so much throughout the stream. Hopefully this sounds the best. I have my microphone in front of me. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. So our buddy Leon is gone. He has left us. It's most unfortunate. I don't know where he went. Maybe it's a Kain situation in Final Fantasy IV. So you've regained your strength? Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, your highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please allow us to join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. Oh, dude, that's so mean. You should return to your homes. Also, wow, this red carpet is very bright. We have no homes, not anymore. The Imperials attacked and our parents... I'm truly sorry, but even so, this changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. Nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose, remember it well. So, this is a weird mechanic. It's sort of like point-and-click adventure sort of style, where you learn keywords from people, and then you can ask other people about them. Very weird. I kind of like it, though. Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Finn. It represents our hope and future. For a future that flourishes in both strength and beauty. What will become of Finn now? But the Empire's captives have been taken there and suffer even as we speak. The man at my right is Min Wu, the white wizard who tended to your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. So we get our first buddy here. Future it holds seems closely in time with my own. You will begin your journey. You will begin by journeying to Finn. This is the first step you will take towards realizing your fate. Okay. Okay, cool. Very cool. It's very bright red in that room. I'm not a fan. Well, first of all, we gotta change up some stuff in here. I gotta turn up my message speed. I gotta change up this window color. Hell yeah, that's more like it. I think that this is the fastest it should go. Select lower numbers for faster display. Okay, never mind, it's 1. One thing I really appreciate about this game compared to the Super Nintendo games and the original is that you can just save wherever you want. You don't have to be on the overworld. You don't have to use an item to save. You can just save. Very good feature. Is the game loud enough? I always worry about this. But the original... Okay, so... Yes, in the NES version of Final Fantasy 1, you have to either go to an inn or use an item called a sleeping bag or a tent or a cottage to save in the NES version of Final Fantasy 1. Yeah, no, it's okay. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashwan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. If you know about, if you remember Edward from Final Fantasy IV, Gordon reminds me a lot of him, retroactively. I'm Paul! He's Paul Phoenix! Look at his face. I love his portrait. Alright, bye, Paul. So I tried playing the NES, or not the NES, the PlayStation 1 version of this game a while ago. I remember it being hard. Very difficult. Okay. So I remember, like, the basic beats of this game. We'll see if I can remember how to do everything. I hope I can. So what, we're going to Fynn? I think I know how to get there. Okay, bye. So, you will notice my characters do not have levels, and that is because your characters themselves don't level up. It's their weapon abilities that do. So we'll go over how that works soon. It's a pretty weird mechanic. Pretty famously, your stats don't go up by level. They go up by how much they are changed. It's hard to explain, but like, famously, what is it? The best way to level up your characters in this game is to get into a battle and then have everybody attack themselves, and that increases their defense and HP. Because, it's like, whatever happens in battle influences your stat growth. So, like, if you take more damage, you will get more HP points. If you use more magic, you'll get more MP in your, like, it'll level up your MP stat and your magic attack stat. If you attack with a sword, it'll increase your proficiency with a sword. I believe this was later used for there is some other, like, sub-series of Final Fantasy, or, like, spin-off, that, sort of took this idea and ran with it as its main thing. But I went ahead and unequipped Guy's stuff so that he becomes a barehanded monk type character. That's my plan with him. But it's sort of, now that I think about it, it sort of reminds me of Final Fantasy V, where, like, in Final Fantasy V, the more that you used the job, the more points you would get into that, so you sort of had to invest in that. Sort of reminds me of that, but with the weapons. Also, hi, Cade. I'm sort of geeking out about this game. I don't even like it that much. What's up? I guess I should buy some stuff. Just like in Final Fantasy 1, you do have to buy spells. Pretty sure, at least, if I recall. Holy shit. Cade, you're always finding crazy stuff in OOT. Vivi, I would recommend, if you need some help with Final Fantasy 1, if you're feeling stuck trying to beat Garland, I would recommend leveling up to, like, level 5. It's gonna be a little bit of grinding, so maybe do that. Crank up the response speed in the, like, on the main menu. Okay, so I do need some magic. I'm not sure how to make my dedicated spellcaster. Sort of similar. I feel like this game does not really lock in what roles your party takes, and I think that that's pretty cool. You can sort of make them do whatever you want. Again, reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy V, and I like that game, so maybe I'll mesh with it a little bit more here. That being said, I don't know who I want to be my main spellcaster. I mean, I feel bad making girl spellcaster, but at the same time, she does have the lowest HP. I don't know. Hold on. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Saves over 2 minutes in the main 3 categories? That's sick. Okay. Yeah, look at Guy's attack. 23. It's pretty good. And yeah, Maria starts out with the lowest attack, but you could beef her up so that she's just your dedicated monk. You could do that. That's the beauty of it all. I think that I will have a much better appreciation for this game now that I've played Final Fantasy V. How is the PS1 version of Final Fantasy 1? It's pretty good, but I feel like it's a little bit harder. If you want like a good, easy version of the game that's a little bit easy breezy, I would recommend either the GBA or the PSP port. I think that the GBA version looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, because it doesn't... The PSP version has very, like, so retro HD-itis. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like, we updated it, but, like, I don't know. To be clear, I like that version of the game. I just think in comparison to the GBA version, it doesn't look quite as good. Also, hi, Marina. Yeah, we're playing Peak today. I'm finally letting myself play Peak. If you want to play the PS1 version of Final Fantasy 1, go for it. I say do it. I remember it being a little bit harder, but that could just be me misremembering it. So, Gatria. Howdy. You know what? Okay, what do bows do? Do bows have like a specific a specific thing? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, because Maria is gonna be in the back row for like most of the game, because she has the lowest HP. Do bows do full damage from the back row, like whips in later games? Does anybody know? Maybe I should try a javelin on her. I'm gonna try that. Let's do that. I don't mind questions at all. You're letting me tism out about this game, I don't care. About the Final Fantasy games, you are doing me a huge favor by letting me talk about this game. Yeah, game gave her the least HP because she's a girl. It's very, like, Street Fighter 2 Chun-Li vibes. If you're looking for a Final Fantasy 1 for PS1, it would be Final Fantasy Origins. It's a package of the first and second game remade for PS1. Sort of like this, actually. Oh yeah, and sort of like, 4, spells don't have, like, upgraded versions. You sort of use the same version of the spell the whole game, and it just gets upgraded, so you can target all with it. It's cool. I like this. I like that. I think this game has a lot of cool ideas. 92 damage! Holy moly, dude. Hold on. What is his attack stat right now? Still 23, okay. So I'll admit, I don't remember where Finn is. I think it's up here, right? You'll have to forgive me, it's been a couple months. I'm gonna keep using Blizzard because I need that level up on it. Damn, dude. 79. Guy is crazy. So I don't really know what to do with Firion. Guy is of course going to be my main man dealing damage. Maria is going to be like my spellcaster. I don't know what Firion's thing is gonna be. What do people usually do with Firion? Oh, another thing I really appreciate about this game is that poison does not persist. Very good feature. Well, later on, there's like an upgraded version of poison that does, but like, right now, poison does not persist out of battle. Very good. Alright. So don't let this calm music fool you. There are dudes here who will kill you. Let me provide an example. Ow! So yeah. You made Firion a backup red mage. That's smart. That's smart. I like that, in this game you don't have, like, as much limitations. Because, like, if you have a red mage in Final Fantasy 1, they do not really get to be good ever. But here, you can make a red mage who can be powerful. I think that's cool. It's a good thing. I really don't know what people are talking about when they say that this game is bad. Like, it's not. It is not that bad, in my opinion. Yeah, the captains have really good loot early on, but you have to grind a lot to be able to get through them, so I would not recommend it. Especially because I'm streaming this. One of the better Final Fantasies IMO. Yeah, I think I like this game. I used to say that this game was, like, not very good. I used to be a hater. Because, okay, well, I don't know. We haven't gotten to that part yet. We'll get there when we get there. What made me, like, stop playing this game, but, for now, it's pretty good. I like it. It's got a lot of good ideas. It's very cool. And this was, again, this was the first Final Fantasy that really went heavy on the story, which is cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, I did a couple of game logs for my first playthrough of this on Tumblr a while ago, and it was rough, to say the least. Okay, bye. I do wish I had some component cables or a component cable capture card for this, because I know the Game Boy player it looks a little bit rough, I must say. We gotta go the long way around. Remember, I got stuck here for a while. I didn't know you could do that. Where do you think you're going? With the rebels. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go back there and see if you can help him. Okay, bye. Okay, there's a guy sick and dying in bed, but I need these items. So I'll be taking them first. Are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. Nah, dude, we're with the rebels. Rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I am a Prince of Kashwan. Saskatchewan. Prince Scott, we were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I love how stern Firion looks all the time. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Finn fell so quickly is that Count Borghen has betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. Borgen's a piece of shit. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda. That's me! Tell Hilda I love her. How do I tell you I'm a lesbian? No. Don't deliver that last message. The confessions of a dying man would only bring her pain. My brother Leon, have you seen him? Damn. Or will you take my green ring? I'm sure it will be of use. I'm growing extremely tired. I think I just need to rest a while. Okay, bye. Bye, Scott. You obtained Scott's ring. Alright, we're done in Finn. We can now leave. Don't talk to any of these guys or they will kill you. Let's save. So I am worried. I am worried for the late game. I am worried for later parts of this game. Particularly, I am not excited for the Dreadnought. That shit is gonna suck, I think. I remember it took me like a full day of just running my head into a wall trying to beat that. But it was a cool looking area. I mentioned in the Final Fantasy V randomizer stream that some of the final areas reminded me of Yume-Tuki. The Dreadnought in this game looks exactly like a Yume-Tuki area. Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, to the point where I wonder if the creators, if one of the map creators of Yume Tuki took inspiration from it. Because there's an area called the Abandoned Dreadnought. And that place looks very similar. I'm starting to think that... Okay, so... An issue I remember having is that the back row players always miss, like, a lot. Like, it's very common for them to miss. Also, I like how they run to the left whenever they win. It's cute. Maybe I should move Maria to the front row. 112, dude. Guy is beefy. Guys speak beaver. Oh wait, no, that's spoilers. We'll get there when we get there, trust me. Why'd you spoil? Sorry. You will notice, I am a fiend for saving. It's a very common theme. Between all of these runs, I will save at any possible opportunity. Go sleep, friends. I am sort of interested in playing the NES version at some point. I heard that okay, so there was a prototype translation that was being worked on. Famously, the release order of the Final Fantasies in America was all sorts of fucked up. I think I mentioned this in the Final Fantasy IV stream, but it was... Final Fantasy 1 came out in America, and they skipped 2 and 3 on the NES, so this was the first... Well, I think that the PS1 version was, but the PS1 version was the first official release of this game in America. And then Final Fantasy 3 took forever to remake, and then Final Fantasy 4 came to America as 2. 5 didn't come out until the PS1, and then 6 came out in America as 3. So, just clearing up that confusion. Alright. Like, I had never even seen this game when I first played it. Nothing rang a bell at all. It was completely new territory for me. I might do attack, so that she can get some levels on her spear. Hopefully. Nope. Yeah, they needed to release some of the missing games before Final Fantasy VII, because when you go from, you know, 1, 2, 3, and then they release it in America as 7. Yeah, we didn't get 2D Final Fantasy 3 until, like, 3 years ago. Oh, yeah, no, I'm playing this on a real CRT. I love this thing. It's my favorite treasure. My capture device doesn't do it justice, honestly. But yeah, the 3D remakes of 3 kind of piss me off. I'm not a huge fan of what they do to update the game. I haven't even played that far into 3. I tried playing the NES version. I got a little bit far. I hated the parts where you had to turn yourself mini. Yeah, this CRT was like $5. At Goodwill, I'm pretty sure. I got it for really cheap. Okay, where am I going? I'm not paying attention at all to what I'm doing. Yeah, oh my god. The DS version of Final Fantasy IV has been kicking my ass. There's a fight with Scarmiglione, the second phase. It sucks. Oh, I need to show her the item. Right. Hold on. The ring! That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? Did he say anything? No, nothing. Ah, they're lying. I'm gonna go get my water. I'm getting like a little bit lightheaded from talking so much. I have so much to talk about this game. Okay. But yeah, the DS version of 4, it's like really hard. You infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourselves quite capable. I feel like balancing RPGs is really hard. Magical metal known as Mithril. Okay. Joseph. Yosef? I heard my lady's words, and I have waited here for you since. To reach Salamand, we must first pass through the port town of Paloom. That's almost like the character in Final Fantasy IV. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. So now we get a canoe, just like Final Fantasy 1. Love this guy. He's very useful. He's very good at healing, which will be that will be very handy. Trust me. That will come in handy. All right. I said, let's go ahead and save. So now we can go over water. It's pretty nice. And important to note, you will not get into encounters when you're in the water. This is a very helpful tip if you just don't feel like dealing with encounters. Love ourselves a good canoe. Now, I know I don't need to use magic to kill these guys, but I need to level up that magic all I can. You can't really sleep on skills in this game. That is something I've learned. If you sleep on something for too long, it will be far too underpowered for you to actually be able to use it. Alright. Now, we're not gonna have Minwu for very long. And honestly, I don't feel like buying him any equipment, so I'm just not gonna do that. He's like already so buff. So I mean, like, I don't think I really need to do that. Oh yeah, okay, I don't know what's up with left and right hand. I'll figure that out later. Yeah, they're just staring terrified at the enemies that are trying to fight them off the shore. In their rickety-ass boat. Dude, I gotta sneeze, and it's not happening. It's gonna drive me crazy. Just sort of hanging out in my nose. That's a very fun feature. Now, I don't know if this version has any special bonus dungeons. I would assume it does, like the GBA version of 1. That would be cool if it did. So I don't remember exactly where to go. I know that if you go too far out at a certain point, you do get jumped by really powerful enemies. Yeah, these guys. I'm fucked. Retro Achievement says I'm playing the solo class subset. That's weird. Usually you need to patch the game for that. I don't know why it says that automatically. That's weird. I don't know. Usually you need to patch the game for subsets, so I don't know what's going on there. Maria's shield level increased. Okay. Weird. I didn't know that there were stats for shields. Weird. Okay. You know what? Should I give him a shield? Oh, that would lower his attack by so much. See, he's already, like, so beefy. We're not even, like, that far into the game. Okay, where do I go? Where's Salamand? Is there a way to open up the map? B select? Yeah! Yeah, okay, where is... I don't remember. Salamand is in the... It's like up here, right? It's like the snowy area. No. No. I need to go to the ferry. I'm going completely the wrong direction. Sorry, it's been a little while since I played this. Yep. I am very concerned for Maria's HP. You know what? Hold on, I have an idea. Hold on. Since she's not really gonna be doing any heavy hitting, we'll just do this. Well, no, because that doesn't increase her... It doesn't increase her defense anymore. What the hell, man? Dude, the sneeze. Can it go away, please? Whew. So, I'm not sure what to do here. This is Pirate Zone. Poft. That's right. I remember Poft. Okay. I'm gonna get Maria a bronze shield. What the hell? It's not increasing her defense by anymore. That is very weird. Hold on. What if I do... What? I am very confused on how this works. Okay. Like, the shield is not increasing my defense at all. I still don't entirely get how this works. Okay. Cure. Protect. I'm gonna get Protect. Well... Protect and Shell. I'm gonna get both of them. It's like all my money right now, but I don't really care. I remember in my original playthrough, I tried to have all three of them have different magic spells. I don't know why. 30... Dude, I'm off by 2. Alright, I have to go grind for 1 encounter. Womp womp. Nice. What level is her magic at? Hold on. Blizzard's at 2. I'm gonna use a little bit of this, just to level it up a bit. Alright, cool. Let's go. So you don't really get your own boat until way later. Unlike in Final Fantasy 1. That's like one of the first things you get, but here, nope. So this is Poft. This is where Cid lives. This is our first Cid. Here to ride the airship? So, Cid is a famous recurring Final Fantasy name. He's always the dude who knows how to use the airship, which is cool. I like that that's always like a recurring thing. Well, on the airship, you pay that guy behind me. Well, I don't have any money. Dude, this sneeze is not happening. Okay. Okay. Easy. 9 gil. I love my 9 cents. I might need to blow my nose really quick. Give me just 1 second. Alright, we're good. How much does the airship cost? I forget. It's been a little while. Hello. Can I interest you folks in a ride on Cid's Pride and Joy, the only airship of its kind in all the world? I don't know why that was what came to mind. Okay, we're going to... Oh, wow. We're going to Salamand, right? So let's go do that. I have to go get money, though, because I spent it all like a dumbass. Goblin. And these guys really don't have any... They don't have a lot of HP at all, do they? Leg Eater. Leg Eater? This is just registering for me. They have like 10 HP, dude. In fact, we have a bestiary. I could look. HP 6. 6. 30. Difference between a goblin and a goblin guard is that one of them is green and has 4 more HP. Cool. Good enemy. How much money do I... Okay, I should have enough. I remember... Somebody said something about going to Bafsk, right? Shit, man. Alright. I gotta go sleep. 20. Marina, do you remember where to go? I don't remember if it's Bafsk or if it's Salamand. What does enemy rank even affect? Does it scale with how many times you kill them? I think the enemy rank has something to do with, like, instant kill moves, if I had to guess. I don't know if those are in this game. In fact, let me look. Hold on. Rank 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find that out eventually. Take me to... I'm gonna go with Salamand. It's probably the best bet. Wow, look at these effects! Look at them graphics! Them graphics. Killer. Yup, yup. My money! I'm not gonna get all my money. I want to kill all of these guys. Oh shit. The queen bee actually has like a lot of HP. More than 10. Got him. Alright. Here we is. Let's see. This is where the Empire has been mining Mithril. Is this where Yosef lives? Hi, Yosef. There's this weird looking face. You're here for Lady Hilda? A little short in the tooth, are you? You kids can't fool me. There's a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in the caves at Summit Falls. Rescue them and then we'll talk. Okay. Airship. Okay, dude, fine. So, we'll get back to Yosef later. He'll be important. Should I buy new weapons? Is there anything that's better right now? I guess I could go for this. That's like all my money. I don't know, I think I should probably get some healing stuff. Because we're gonna be out for a while. We're gonna be in a cave. We're going to our first dungeon. I don't know, buddy. Ooh, magic, though. There's a magic store. A store that contains magic of sorts. Life. Oh, that's so expensive, though. Banishes foes to another dimension or transports the party out of dungeons. Oh, wait. Minwu already has life, so we should be good. It'd be good to get it, though, when we get back. Because we'll probably have enough money for it then. Okay, which one of you is selling potions? Or perhaps a tent? Cottage. Oh, that's so expensive. Need some of them potions. Level 3 Blizzard is cool. We're already there. So I think the more enemies that there are, the less AoE damage an AoE spell does. Which is kind of funny. It, like, evenly divides it among the enemies. I should probably be saving my MP. But also, I want to level that shit up, so... I don't know. I think that the idea of being able to individually level up your spells is kind of cool, but at the same time, I feel like it causes more problems than it might solve. Where, like, what if you end up really needing it for a certain boss? It's like... And you didn't use it before, but now you need to, and now you have to go, like, level it up and stuff, and, like, I don't know, I feel like that could cause a lot of problems. In fact, I can say from experience, it does. By the way, is the game, like, kind of washed out looking? I don't know. Hold on. Let me mess around with these settings. I've got some... Oh, no, that... Okay, no, never mind. We're good. I was misremembering. I thought that I had, like, a filter put on from when I did this before. When I used this setup before, I mean. Like, if you're not using Cure enough, it's gonna heal, like, 2 HP when you actually need it. So you just sort of gotta sit there and, like, get hit, and then use it, and then get hit, and then use it to level it up. Which, I mean, fair enough. It's kind of a funny way to go about doing it. Alright, let's save. So here's our first dungeon. Summit Falls. A little bit nervous about this, but should be okay. Blink could be good. I'll get that when we get back. Protect me. Protector. Nice. Crazy part is, the more you take damage, the more your max HP goes up, so Cure is even more important. Yeah, exactly. I think there's a secret over... Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a secret over there for later. I'm trying to figure out how I want to position my microphone still, like this. Furion D's nuts. I can't believe you still have that emote. Hi, Tori. I should have done Furion D's nuts for stream title. I can't believe I'm such a chump. Ow. Dude. Not cool. These guys are weird looking. They got weird necks. Also, turn order is random. Just like Final Fantasy 1, turn order is random. Not a fan of that feature, but... You know. Look at this guy. It's a Squatch. Yeah, I do like how in the remakes, I think that, like, a lot, there's, like, weirdly, intricate menu customization options in Final Fantasy. You can really customize your windows to make them look your own. It's a good feature. It's very frivolous, but it's a good feature. I like it. Maria fucking sucks at hitting with the axe. Maybe I should move her back up to the front row. No. But, like, I remember really caught me off guard. Memo save? Okay, memo save is weird. In the PS1 versions of the game, there's a feature called memo save, where you can, like, do a quick save, but it doesn't persist when you turn off the game. Then what's the point of the save? Why would you save with memo save then? What's the point? Why bother? It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna kill when you... Sorry. Yeah, I never really understood the purpose. Not sure about that one. Alright. Question. Is the game quiet? I asked this like an hour ago and I don't remember if I got a response. Is the game too quiet? I can crank it up if you want. Y'all need me to crank up the volume? At all? It is all good? It looks kind of quiet. I put Furion into this soup. Raise your hand if you have also put Furion into the soup. A little quiet? I'm gonna turn it up then. Is that better? I'm thinking that looks better. Let me know if that's too loud, and I'll turn it back down. But, okay, so, I own this game on cartridge. I own Dawn of Souls officially on cartridge, right? And it's cool. I like having it. But what's weird is, I like this version of the game. And I was like, they remade 4, 5, and 6 for GBA. I want to play those. And this game was like 20 bucks, I think. Maybe like 15. And I look at 4, 5, and 6, and they're like 60, 70, 80. It's like, dude, come on. That sucks. Okay. I could have just done a party-wide cast on that, I think. Nice! Dude, guy does so much damage. It's awesome. Protector, protect me. Oh my god. That wasn't even a crit. That was just his normal attack. He's awesome. I love Guy. So here's the issue. I'm just now realizing. There's an enemy in this dungeon called the Slime. And it's like, oh, you know, slimes. Normal-ass RPG enemies. Those shouldn't be a big deal. No. They kind of are. Because in this game, and in a lot of RPGs I've noticed, I kind of hate slimes because their gimmick is that they only take meaningful damage from spells, which sucks when you don't have any MP, especially this early on where your MP is so low. Like, your base level MP, very low. Because there's popular games. Yeah, that's true. That's probably why. But I mean, no, yeah. I think it's widely accepted that the GBA versions are some of the better versions of those games because they have, like, new content and all that, and they're very popular, like, Final Fantasies. I guess that's probably why they're more expensive. Also, hi, Eki. I'll take a sip of water. I need to, because I'm talking so much. Oh my god. I think that when I got my copy of Crush at a place called Slackers in Missouri, it was like... what? $8? But it was in pretty rough shape, to be fair. Wow, Maria's HP. Not looking hot. What does the evasion stat do? That determines how much you dodge attacks. I don't... Ava does not really elaborate. It does not tell you a whole lot. You sort of get used... You sort of learn as you play more RPGs. You can sort of assume what certain things mean at a certain point. Yeah, when I went to Missouri, I went to two very cool stores. I went to Slackers, and I went to a place called V-Stock. V-Stock was awesome. They had both versions of Okami. That's where I got my copy of Okami for PS2. And my partner at the time got the Wii version. Kind of wish I got the Wii version now, because it's like way more playable, but I don't know, the PS2 version is cool in its own way. Oh hey, it's these guys! Hey! I was talking about you earlier. Oh my god. The sneeze finally happened. Thank god. I wish I had more MP now. Because now these guys are gonna take forever to kill. You know what? Let me try this. I never used these weird, like, status spells. Let's try it. Come on. See, look, they take, like, 1 damage from this. It sucks. Zero? Brother! Hate these guys. Yeah, V-Stock. I was talking about V-Stock, that's right. Very cool place. I wish that we had them where I live. But we don't. Oh, hold on. Wait. Swap. With Maria? I've got an idea. Weird. And now Maria has MP, and Minwoo has very low HP. That's weird. I never thought about using that. Okay. And now I get to do this. And I don't have any MP to use on healing. Hopefully, Minwu will be fine. Get fucked! Weird, I've never used swap before. That's funny. Okay. Only issue is now Minwu has very little MP. Like, basically none at all. Concerning, but sure we'll be fine. I keep thinking like, oh man, where's the save point in this dungeon? That's right, this game doesn't have save points. You can just save wherever. I'm so used to the Super Nintendo games. Get a black weave from there? That's awesome. I'm trying to think. Okay, so retro game stores are kind of like a weird... They're weirdly hard to come by where I live. Most of the ones that we do have are like an hour away or more, which sucks. Not a fan of that, but that's just sort of how it is. That being said, I feel like there was a place recently that I went to that had a couple of cool games. Had like a good selection. I don't know. I could be misremembering it. What am I thinking about? Oh! Hey, speaking of games, trust me, this will make sense in a second. I applied for a job! Again. Finally. So now I'll have money to go spend on more video games. Yay! I'm so excited to buy more games. Also, I'm not a fan of this feature of this game, where, sometimes there are just rooms and dungeons that don't have anything, and they're all, like, identical. But yeah, I applied for the job. I hope I get hired. Really, really hoping I do. Because, good lord, do I want to have money again. Yeah, it's like a weirdly common thing throughout this game where, there are just these empty rooms. I think that they're supposed to be like trapped monster rooms. This feels like a very NES type of limitation, having weird things like this. Oh hey, here's the real place. Firion, it's you! You remember me, don't you? Paul, greatest thief in all the world? Am I ever glad to see you? Kinda looks like he would be Hercules. Does anybody know what I mean? This is Yosef's daughter, Nelly. I think that Dastard... Dastard? Is Dastard a noun? Two? Princess Hilda told you to bring her back some mithril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out this was where mithril was coming from. Easy enough, so I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and nab the mithril before you could get here. Only I messed up and got caught. Me, of all people. I know where I'm in over my head so long, but don't worry, I'll take everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us. I owe you one. Looks like an ancient Roman man. I agree. Okay. So there's still more dungeon. I'm a little bit worried that I won't be able to live through this. Hopefully I will. One thing I will say I really appreciate about this game is that no ATB. There's no ATB system. Thank God. I hate ATB. I've been playing so many of the Super Nintendo games recently, and I'm so glad to not have to deal with that now. Oh my god, dude. Nice. Fire Tome. Okay, I am going to put that on somebody. We desperately need it. Actually, hold on, wait. Can't you, like, equip? No. I'm thinking of... Okay. Right. I'm thinking of the NES version where you have to equip items to use them in battle. Yeah, that would not be super fun to have to do. Okay. We're gonna give Furion fire, because it's in his name. So, weird thing about Furion I want to bring up. The NES version, and like an old Amano artwork, he looks completely different. I wonder if Haste and Temper work here. I don't know if Haste and Temper are in this game. I'm not sure about that. Nice 0 damage. Good. Haste is in this one? Awesome. I feel like Temper never came back, though. Like, they brought back Haste, but never Temper. They thought it was like, maybe they thought it was too busted or something. Oh god. Maybe I should run away from this one. Isn't NES Furion just the Final Fantasy I fighter sprite? Yes! Except for his portrait is different. He has a different portrait, but even then, that portrait does not look like what he looks like here. At all. I need to blow my nose again. Or I need to sneeze. Nope, not happening. I tried. But yeah, I always thought that it was kind of weird how the people in Final Fantasy II on NES just sort of look like the first game, even though they're very clearly supposed to be different characters. It makes you wonder, like, how that happened. Like, if that was a limitation, or like a time constraint thing, or if they just felt like they didn't need to change it. Fuck them up, Furion. Yay. So, hold on, let me take a look. Let's take a look. Where's the slimes? Look at that. Defense, HP 10. You know, normal stuff. Defense 210. Compared to everything else that has like 1, 0, 4, 9. Like, dude. Worst gimmick enemy. Not a fan. 210. Why? One must wonder what they were thinking. What were they cooking? Damn it. But yeah, I like Furion's design a lot. I think that he looks really cool. He's maybe one of my favorite looking protagonists. He looks very unique. I like his weird bandana. I like his gray hair. Do you think he was born like that? Did he dye it? One really has to wonder. It's cool. Nice, you killed Garland. Good job. I'm glad to hear that you are enjoying Final Fantasy 1 enough to have killed Garland. Because I feel like most people give up even before that. Like, I certainly did when I tried playing it for the first time, like a couple years ago. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, right, you can't attack dudes that are in the back row. Forgot about that. Killed him until he died. Good. So, if you ever want to safely level up your character's HP, like if... Okay, so you see how Maria has like 45 HP? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna attack myself, and that will increase her HP. Because this game is so wacky. Oh, well I missed it. Oh yeah, Astos is pretty hard. That was a hard wall for a lot of people, I think. I'm trying to think about where I got walled. I think that Marsh Cave was pretty rough. The Earth Cave was pretty intense for me, I think. Was not a fan of that area. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the axe off of Maria. I'm gonna take the axe off of Maria so that she can hit herself without getting hurt too bad. Hopefully. And that's how we're gonna increase her defense. Simple as that, really. Such a stupid strategy, but I kind of love it. Oh, well, she keeps missing. Is it because she's in the back row she can't hit herself? That's so funny. Yeah, I really like a lot of the party members you get in this game. Hi, Crunchy. See, look, Maria's HP increased even though she did not take damage. It's because Sling tried to hit her. This game is so wacky. I love logic. I will say, there's a party member you get way later on, named Layla. She is my favorite. I think that her and Ferris have very similar vibes. Ferris from Final Fantasy V. They're both pretty pirate ladies. I love them both. I'm very excited to get to her. Oh my god, her unarmed level increased. Okay, maybe I should equip her with, like, I don't know, a bow. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. This is bothering me. I know that bows hit easier from the back row in later Final Fantasies. I need to look this up. Bow. Weapon type. Final Fantasy II. Tell me more. Bows are the starting weapon of Maria, though Layla also has some skill level in bows. Bow required no ammunition. In earlier versions, equipping a bow will lower that character's magic accuracy bonus by 70 points. This was removed from the Origins release in later versions. Okay. I see. Can you tell me more about the weapons in this game? Weapons, Final Fantasy II. thank you to the Final Fantasy fandom wiki. I'm not seeing a page for Final Fantasy II weapons. Final Fantasy II weapons. I'm looking for something that hits from the back row. That's what I want. Swords. Prior to the PlayStation version, most swords gave a minus 50 penalty to magic accuracy. That's really lame. Thank God we're not playing that. Sorry, I will continue soon. I just need information. I think that maybe we should go with bows for Maria. That might be my best bet. Alright. Oh yeah, Ferris looks so different. I feel like a lot of the characters, especially in like specifically Final Fantasy V, has like the most different character art by Amano versus in-game actual appearance. Like, look at Ferris in the Amano artwork versus how she looks in-game, and it's so like completely and utterly different. Probably the closest one is Galoof, but even then, he has a ponytail in the Amano artwork, and then he has like long, scruffy hair in the actual game. It's so weird. I kind of like how there's two separate designs, though. I think that's kind of cool in a way. I won't spoil anything, but you'll see what it means by ninjas and wizards later on. You'll see. I'm glad you're getting into Final Fantasy 1, Vivi. That makes me very happy. Kind of making me want to replay it with retro achievements. So, I mentioned a while ago that the AC up here is broken. I've been able to manage just fine. Because we have like a method. We have a method of providing AC up here, and it is... We're using a fan on the stairs to blow the AC from downstairs upstairs, so my room feels just fine, but the other half of the house is so hot. But thankfully we have a guy coming to fix it today. Oh god. Shit. This could be bad. Ooh! Big damage. Big damage. Okay, I think that that's all I needed to do here. So, let's give teleport to, I don't know, Firion. I don't know what increasing my teleport level will do. Honestly. Uncertain about that, but... Why is Firion so low on HP? He was not like that before, was he? Does using this cost HP? Alright, whatever. It's fine. I think it changes how you move during the teleport. It's way easier. I get it. I get it. I get it. Good one. Deep cut, Eki. Got him. Bees! Y'all don't want to see my bees? I'm about to set them all on fire. Nice. Actually, hold on. No. Use fire. I have the MP for it. It's fine. Firion. Potion. Alright, cool. We did it. First dungeon, pretty painless. I'm surprised. It's not that bad. Hey, guy. Looks like you managed to save my daughter. Thank you. That cowardly Borgin has been threatening Nelly to get me. Forgive me. If there's anything I can do, all you gotta do is ask. Well, what about Mithril? The cave behind Summit Falls used to be an old Mithril mine. Deepest part of the cave still has some Mithril deposits. Oh, I missed it. Was I supposed to go get that? Ah, shit. Shit. Apparently it's a banish spell in battle but reduces your HP. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's a lot of money. Good weapons. I'll take that. And I'll take that. Sandflies. Apparently, oh. And leveling it up makes you lose less HP. Oh, okay. Okay, so as you level up the teleport spell, you lose less HP for using it. Okay, weird. Strange. Odd. Bizarre, even. No, don't use the axe and the javelin. Put on the longbow. This is what we're prioritizing now. Sorry, Maria. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. So was I supposed to get the Mithril? I think I was supposed to get the Mithril. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I missed it. Curses. We have to go all the way back through. Shit, man. Well, I don't know, hold on. before I go all the way back through, I should probably look it up to make sure I'm not wasting a fuck ton of time doing that. Final Fantasy II Gweed. I need a Gweed. Okay. Defeat boss for Mithril. Okay. So I was supposed to get Mithril. Alright, let's do it. Easy. Shouldn't be too hard. Kinda wish I didn't save immediately after leaving the dungeon, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, round 2. Okay. Get ready to fuck them up. I don't know, what's everybody up to today? A little bit of a rough start to my day, but I'm feeling better now. Everything got sorted out. I got my final project for one of my classes done yesterday, so all I have left to do is studying for my game design class, and then I am done. And then I get a little bit of a break, and I start up classes again, in like mid-August, I think. What else have I been doing? I think I was doing something yesterday. I was sort of fleshing out some of my characters yesterday. That's what it was. I've been sort of exploring ideas for them. I've been wanting to write more. That's something I don't do very often. At least not anymore. I used to write a lot. Like, a very common thing. I don't know why I stopped. Just enjoyed doing other stuff. Yeah, I'm feeling better now. So hi, Tethys. I woke up at like 4 this morning. That was something else that happened, and every time I wake up at, like, I have a habit of waking up too early, and every time I'm like, I'll just go back to bed, but I never do. I'm never able to do that. It's weirdly difficult to stay asleep. Week 1 of your last semester. Oh man, congrats. That's killer. Nearly over, yeah. You can do it! Video of the guy doing the Arctic fishing. Encouraging. What am I thinking of? I need to find that video. I think I mentioned that video yesterday too when doing an X-Deck. Furion, fire, fuck him up. Yeah, I like reading about your character stuff, Tethys. It's really good. It's really, really good. Thumbs up of approval. Furion, you suck at casting fire. Okay. Oh, new chest. I didn't get this one last time. But I think I was talking about it earlier. I need to talk about Final Fantasy 3. That's like the one I've explored the least. That and 8. I think are the ones I know the least about, like in depth. So famously, semi-famously, Final Fantasy 3 didn't get a GBA remake. It didn't get a PS1 re-release, and nothing like that. Every other classic game from 1 to 6 did, except for 3. And it's weird. It's because that game is very large. Very expansive game. Very complex. It's similar to 5 in that way, but for 5, it's basically just... They just re-released the Super Nintendo game, touched it up a little bit, but for an NES game, like 3, you know, you sort of have to do a little bit more than that. Didn't 3 have that one PSP version? Yes, it did. It took until the DS for them to be able to remake it, but they changed a lot about it. You know, like, the most that they changed was, like, they updated the graphics, they changed a lot of systems, but, like, it's basically still the same game. But Final Fantasy 3 on DS, very, very different game. They changed a lot about it, and so you don't really get the true, pure experience, unfortunately. Now, it took until the Pixel Remaster. Yeah, they added new losers to the party. Let me elaborate. Final Fantasy 3 was similar to the first game in that your 4 guys were kind of like blank slates that you could really do whatever you wanted with. They didn't have defined names. They had nothing like that. And then the DS version gave them names and designs and stuff, and I'm not super big on that. I don't know. Didn't really vibe with that. I think it's because I liked being able to develop my own guys for the, like, I don't know, for the NES version. But it took until the Pixel Remasters for us in America to get... It took until the Pixel Remasters for it to get a 2D remake, and for us to get an official release of a 2D version of the game in America. Which is weird. But they planned like a Wonder Swan port of Final Fantasy 3. Also, I'm not huge on how the PSP re-release of the DS version looks. I don't know, something about it. I just don't vibe with it. Yeah, I've heard that the Pixel Remaster is cool. I really want to get that version. If there were any version of 3 that I were to play, it would probably be that. I've mentioned it before, but my Final Fantasy 3 save got nuked by RetroArch on Steam. Very sad about that. was not a fan of the parts where you have to turn mini and you just become a speck of dust that the enemy can kill in like 2 hits and you can only use magic attacks. That's not super fun. I was not huge on that feature, that part of the game. That is besides the point. Don't hurt Maria, please. I kindly request. Yeah, this retread has not been that. It's not been too bad. But 3 looks cool because similar to 5, and you all know that I like 5. It's got the job system, and I want to try it. I really do. I don't know, maybe I should watch like a playthrough of it. See how it's meant to be played. Bowl. I know it's bow 1, but it looks like it just says bowl. Which is funny. Nice. Here's where I missed, I think. No, I went here before. Because I remember the bridge. Don't bowl me. I remember the 3D remake of 3 being really hard, too. Like, I did not get very far in it. Some of those enemies were really tough. I gotta conserve some of my MP for the boss in this area. But also, I really don't feel like dealing with these guys. Where did I go? I feel like I've gone everywhere? Was I supposed to go all the way back through this? Was I fooled? Certainly not. Is it one of these doors? Yeah, no, this is just an empty room. I'll stop missing. Pretty please? Oh my god. You know what? While we're thinking about wizards, I went to Value Village the other day, which is like a sort of Goodwill-esque, like, donation center, thrift store type place. They have a very large garlic? Dude, I just got garlic. I'm about to be turned into Wario. But, like, Value Village is this sort of Goodwill-esque thrift store where people donate a bunch of stuff. They have a very large selection of CDs in the back, and I saw something awesome. it really called out to me. It was a CD case with a wizard on the front. It was like shooting spells and casting magic. And it was titled The Ultimate Wizard Album. That's such a banger title. I unfortunately did not buy it, but I wanted it so bad. But I really shouldn't be spending a whole lot of money right now. I think that if it's there next time I go, I will be buying it. Like, not a doubt in my mind. I really hope it's just a bunch of incantations and spells. That is my hope. I might go back and buy that today, honestly. There's a possibility I might do that. I'm sure it's still there. It's been like 2 days. I doubt that anybody bought the Ultimate Wizard album. Alright, let's do it. I can't believe I missed this. Alright. Oh my god, the spooky music. This music is so scary, I'm gonna cry. Let's put up, protect. This guy looks like he's about to hit me with a bunch of physical attacks. Nice. Fuck him up. Maybe I should silence him. Oh, can I do that? I feel like status has never worked. Nice, it worked. Hell yeah. I will be sharing the Ultimate Wizard album if it does end up working. Or if it is... If I do end up getting it, I will be sharing it online. Don't you worry. I wouldn't dare hold that captive. Let's do a little bit of cure. Yeah, the updated music is pretty great. I like this theme a lot. Again, it's very spooky. Big fan. Yeah, this dude has a lot of HP. Really should have saved my magic. I misremembered it as being an Adamantoise for some reason. Nice. Easy money. Very cool. I found Mithril. Now get me out of here, Minwu. That's so weird that it deals damage to you. I've never seen that before. Okay. I don't know, what would be a good stopping point? I'll need to think about it. How long have we been going for? Exactly 2 hours as of right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I am having an amount of fun. So, that's a good way to be when you're playing a video game. You want to be having fun. That's usually the hope. Talking to Hilda for getting Mithril is a good stopping point. Yeah, you're right. More fun than Neo X Death. You are so right. You said it, sister. Garlic! Oh my god, that's like Garland from Final Fantasy 1. Okay, so one of the things that got me into this series was watching Seer's video, like challenge videos on Final Fantasy 1. Wait, he says Garland. It's so funny. Something about it just tickles me. Watch his video where he beats Final Fantasy 1 without spending money. It's very good. It's like one of the... I feel like challenge videos are... They can be very homogenous. Like video game challenges on YouTube can feel very homogenized, very samey, very boring, gnarly. Oh my god. Respect to that guy, but... Quite boring challenges. Seer is one who can tolerate a lot of pain. Beating Final Fantasy 1 without spending money sounds like, oh, you know, it's just, you can't buy items, so you have to use whatever you find. But keep in mind, to save, you have to either use the inn, which costs money, or use an item that is the sleeping bag, the tent, or the cottage. So you are only allowed a limited amount of saves throughout the whole game. You don't start out with any base equipment. It's insane. It seems like a very painful, very unpleasant challenge, which made it very entertaining to watch. I liked it. Very enjoyable. They do all monks? I believe that they did... Like, they might have done that. I think that they did, like, all warriors and then one thief? I don't remember why, but the thief was, like, the key to winning the challenge. I don't remember how. I think it was because of, like, weird stat weirdness with, like, how high their speed is. If I had to guess, just going off of what I remember. Where am I going? I'm going completely the wrong direction. Damn it. Maybe the thief steals items? I don't think it does. That's the thing. I don't think it does steal items in Final Fantasy 1. You make a good point, but I'm not sure. I just remember the thief really sucks. Like, every other class has something going for it. I would say that, like, in order of usefulness, it's probably from best to least useful. Probably, like, fighter, white mage, monk, black mage, red mage, and then... No. Fighter, white mage, black mage, monk, red mage, thief. That's my final answer. Maybe not, actually. I need to think about it a little bit longer. Can y'all tell I'm tired this morning? Do I sound, like, congested or anything? I feel congested. Alright. Oh my god. Scared. You do not? Okay, cool. I hope you feel cleared of the goo soon. Could not have put it better myself. You are so right. Okay. I doing? Going to somewhere else? Take me to Altair. I don't feel like walking my ass all the way back. Thank you for your kind wishes. Soon I will be free of this curse. This curse of mine. Alright. My queen, I bring you thing. The Empire also suffered heavy losses at the Battle of Finn. The Dreadnought, you say. Interesting. Well, I have this for you. You found the mithril. She's so happy! She's so happy. Please take the mithril to Tobul, the town blacksmith. So Dreadnought is this big scary ship made by the Empire, and it's led by Borgin, and Borgin's a piece of shit. The ship is terrible. It's going to destroy everything if we don't stop it, and it sucks. It also sucks because it's a terrible dungeon. Not a fan. Alright, where's the blacksmith? This guy? What could you want with me? I'm just an old man. Mithril. If I had some mithril, I bet I could make some mighty impressive weapons and armor. Okay. I've been waiting for the chance to work this metal for as long as I can remember. Cool. By the equipment I made at that shop counter. Okay, cool. We'll buy some. And then I will probably stop for now. Check it out. I'll take the sword. I'll take the mace. No, well, I don't know. Okay, what are my stats looking like? What's Guy look like? 33, 8, 16, yeah. He's buff. He's very buff. He's very good. Sad we won't get to see Guy speak Beaver today. We'll get there later. Okay. Good progress. Good progress, everybody. I will now leave. Thank you everybody for watching. Goodbye.